Good evening once again. Streaming live from beautiful downtown Kennett Square in the Kennett Flash right into your living room via Facebook and YouTube. Thanks again for joining us. It's been a couple weeks. We had an awesome performance in there from Italy. How many people caught that one? We had Joy Cut streaming from Italy just for you for the Kennett Flash. I'm really thankful for everybody who supported that performance. As you know, that was a paid performance, and every ticket purchased, all proceeds went to the Kennett Flash from beautiful theater in Italy. Great band, Joy Cut. We are back here at the Kennett Flash tonight. It's a new year. Lots going on. I want to tell you all about it. We're going to turn it over to the stage in just a minute. We have a great performance this evening with Jimmy and Jason Ager. I want to let you all know that we have a donation goal tonight for the Kennett Flash. We're trying to raise a little bit of money simply to cover the cost of this stream. We're trying to raise $450 for the Kennett Flash. That would be 30 donors at the $15 price range. $15 donation, you can go to our website at kennettflash.org/donate, make a donation to the Kennett Flash. Trying to get 30 donors at $15 a piece tonight, simply to cover the cost of this stream, not trying to cover any other large expenses for the Kennett Flash, just trying to cover the cost of doing these events like this one tonight. Both artists will also be accepting donations tonight during their performance. You'll see their donation links on the screen, both for Jason and Jimmy, so keep an eye out for those. Thank you again so much for joining us tonight. I'll be back in just a little bit to talk to you a little bit more about what's been going on the past several weeks here at the Kennett Flash, but let's turn it over to the stage and get started with the music. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start tonight with Jimmy. Enjoy the show.
Kisses, you know I do. And kisses taste sweeter when they come from you. I've lived a long time, this I know to be true. And I'm so thankful for what I've got. Keeping life simple, don't need a lot. I've lived a long time, this I know to be true. And darling, I'll be with you soon. Yeah. Well, I've been busy, you have too. Find the right balance, it's hard to do. I've lived a long time, this I know to be true. Yeah. Find your pleasure in the simple things. No surprise, the joy it brings. I've lived a long time, this I know to be true. And darling, I'll be with you soon. When you're down and tired of trying, I'll make it better. It's not ideal, you can feel the friction as you're pushing it side to side. And even here, never listening, just enjoy the ride. Well, I love kisses, you know I do. Kisses taste sweeter when they come from you. I've lived a long time, this I know to be true. And I'm so thankful for what I've got. Keeping life simple, don't need a lot. I've lived a long time, this I know to be true. And darling, I'll be with you soon. Yeah. not a word of hate coming from my mouth. Just a lot of love from north and south. Hey, well, I'm a tin shaker. Tin shaker, I'm a tin shaker. You can be a tin shaker too. First you say you're in, and then you're out. Thought you were a friend, but now there's doubt. Hey, well, I'm a tin shaker. Tin shaker, I'm a tin shaker. Can be a tin shaker too. Why is it so hard to do the right thing? Have to have your cake and eat it too. Why is it so hard to do the right thing? Now it ends too soon for you. Still, not a word of hate coming from my mouth. Just a lot of love from north and south. Hey, well, I'm a tin shaker. Tin shaker, I'm a tin shaker. You can be a tin shaker too. 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 Not a word of hate coming from my mouth. Thank you very much. Waiting, and I was thinking of you. It's only been a couple hours. I bet you haven't even showered. Waiting, and I was thinking of you. Play it back every minute, especially when you hit your limit. I have an IOU. You said to use it when I'm feeling blue. Hey, I get to see you soon. And play it back every minute, especially when you hit your limit. Waiting, and I was thinking of you. It's only been a couple hours. I bet you haven't even showered. Waiting, and I was thinking of you. Play it back every minute, especially when you hit your limit. Early in the afternoon, nothing but the sun above and you. Hey, I get to see you true. Then play it back every minute, especially when you hit your limit. Waiting, and I was thinking of you. It's only been a couple hours. I bet you haven't even showered. Waiting, and I was thinking of you. Play it back every minute, especially when you hit your limit. Waiting, and I was thinking of you. Play it back every minute. Waiting. was thinking of you. Waiting. My new good friend, Jason Ager, coming right up.
Cool. Hope everybody's doing well out there, staying safe and staying healthy. So glad to be back at the Kennett Flash. It's absolutely one of my favorite places to play, and I'm so glad to be able to do it and be here with y'all tonight. All right, this is a brand new song. I wrote it at the very beginning of the lockdown and the shutdown, and I was thinking a lot about what it meant at that time to be a gig worker, be a musician, or adjunct professor in these times, with very little safety net, and this is the song that came out. This song is called "Friends with Benefits," and the background is that there's a little bit of a play on that word here, and that word changes, I guess, as you get a little older, and it certainly did for me. Filled with desire, back when we were younger, burning loud with insatiable hunger. Didn't take that much, just one little touch, and I was under. But now I've gotten older, I'm older every day. All my fetishes and fantasies, they fade away. But you wanna get me hot, then all you do is start talking about the size of your 401k. When I was young, I didn't know shit. I was zealous for my friends with benefits. Now I'm older, I must admit, I'm jealous of my friends with benefits. Emergency visits, well, they cost so much more. Wouldn't it be smarter if we were all insured? These medical bills, they're the things that kill and keep us poor. Well, I got a hangnail, could not pay to be seen. Then it got infected and turned to gangrene. They say that I'm too late and they need to amputate. Gonna take my big toe clear on up to the knee. When I was young, I didn't know shit. I was zealous for my friends with benefits. Now I'm older, I must admit, I'm jealous of my friends with benefits. Well, I'm so proud to be part of this gig economy. I take all of the risk and they still take it out on me. Forget about astronauts or ballet dancers. Don't we all dream about being 1099 freelancers? Well, when I was young, I didn't know shit. I was zealous for my friends with benefits. But now I'm older, I must admit, I'm jealous of my friends with benefits. All right, hope you're still with us. That's again a new song. I'm gonna try and do mostly new stuff tonight, I think, if I can remember all the words. I went into the lockdown feeling very, very creative and productive, and I hope it carries through to when it's all over. because it's been a lot of fun writing some new music. This song is untitled as of yet. Well, here I go, it's the same old show. I'm worried about something new. Well, I lose sleep, I can't keep wolves at bay like you do. 'Cause late at night, I lose sight and the walls, they come closing in. And all my fears bring all these tears, and it feels like I never win. But then I grin. 'Cause you don't ever make me stop and worry. Show me every day your love is true. I know I'm too often in a hurry, and I don't say I love you. But here I go, it's the same old show. I'm dreaming about something new. I set my sights on the fall, there's lights and some flaming hoops to jump through. 'Cause even still, and I probably will fall flat upon my face. I want less care, 'cause you be there. Baby, you're my saving grace. I find my place. You don't ever make me stop and worry. Show me every day your love is true. I know I'm too often in a hurry, and I don't say I love you. And our days, they keep on passing in a flurry, filled with all the things we gotta do. Baby, don't you ever stop and worry if I didn't say I love you. Maybe it's a flaw in my constitution. Folks say that I can be too cold. Well, I'm not out looking for absolution, no. But maybe I'm just scared to be too bold. You don't ever give me cause to worry. Show me every day your love is true. I know I'm too often in a hurry, and I don't say I love you. And our days, they keep on passing in a flurry, filled with all the things we gotta do. Baby, don't you ever stop and worry if I didn't say I love you. But here I go, it's the same old show. I'm worried about something new. Yeah, again, it's a newer song. And I hope you like it. If you have any good ideas, make sure you drop a line in there. Tell me what to name it. Having a hard time naming that one. Can't go with something too obvious, like I don't say I love you. That doesn't work. You got to do a little bit something more mysterious, you know. But having fun with that one. Hoping to record a kind of a folky EP in the next upcoming year, and we'll see how that goes. Right, all things looking up. Hopefully, so we'll see how it pans out. But yeah, hopefully getting back into the studio again. So if you've been waiting for some more music from me, it's coming. It's coming. This is a song I put out on a vinyl piece of recording I was very proud of, and I've been playing this song a lot when I've been playing out, which is not too often recently. But I was playing a show right before the shutdown down in Annapolis, and I was making the drive down there, and maybe I was going a little bit above the speed limit. And I got pulled over by a lovely cop in Maryland. He was a very nice guy. He came up to the window and, gave me the whole thing. And And I gave him my ID, and he kind of said, "Where are you headed to so quickly?" And I said, "I was heading down Annapolis. I got a gig tonight and trying to make it on time." He's like, "All right, well, we'll see if we can get you out of here quickly." So he goes back to his car, and he was there about, maybe 5-10 minutes, and he comes back and, knocks on the window, and I roll it down. He says, "Hey, I just checked you out on YouTube. I really like that song, Money. Here, I'm going to let you off with a warning." So I was like, "Thank you very much, officer. That was very kind of you." So this goes out to that very kind officer in Maryland. Thank you for not giving me a ticket that night. And I've been playing this song live recently a lot in honor of that moment, because usually I get the ticket. I know it just scraping by. Sometimes I feel like if I tried a little harder now, we could get a little farther now. I know you're not satisfied. It's hard to swallow my pride. Maybe that would just be smarter now. Baby, I know I'm a father now. So worried about money, sister drives that new car. So worried about money, so much happier than we are. So worried about money, should I sell my guitar? Or should I get that 9 to 5, quit playing gigs and dials? Baby, I know what you worry about. Honey, ain't no need to scream and shout. Is that the way to survive, even if you don't feel alive? Baby, I know what I'm talking about. All I'm saying is I have my doubts. So worried about money, sister drives that new car. So worried about money, so much happier than we are. So worried about money, should I sell my guitar? So worried about money, sister drives that new car. So worried about money, so much happier than we are. So worried about money, should I sell my guitar? It's a 1978 Gibson American-made electric guitar. Only 2,000 made, here with the original case and no whammy bar. It's a 1978 Gibson American-made electric guitar. But go ahead, sell it, babe. Hope it's enough to make a down payment on that shiny new car. I know it's just scraping by, and sometimes I feel like if I tried a little harder now, we could get a little farther now. I know you're not satisfied. It's hard to swallow my pride. Maybe that would just be smarter now. Baby, I know I'm a father now. So worried about money, sister drives that new car. So worried about money, so much happier than we are. So worried about money, should I sell my guitar? So worried about money, sister drives that new car. So worried about money, so much happier than we are. So worried about money, should I sell my guitar?
Turn. Hey guys, Andrew back here. Thank you, Jason. Just wanted to let everybody at home know what's going on. Certainly, as I said up top, we are taking donations for the Kennett Flash this evening. The easiest way to donate, the best way to donate, the only way to donate is to go to our website at kennettflash.org/donate, and you can make a donation. We are suggesting $15 this evening, but maybe if 2 people are watching at home, you want to donate $30. Maybe if you have a family of 4, maybe you want to donate $60. Whatever you can do, though, 5, 10, 15, 20, $25. $1,000, whatever you want to do, please make a donation to the Kennett Flash. And you are donating simply to support this stream. We are just trying to cover the expenses this evening. We have a goal of $450. We are looking for 30 donors at $15 a piece. At last check, we were at about $100. So getting to about 25% of our way to our goal. We have a lot more music tonight, so there's plenty more time to donate. But please, maybe right now, it's very easy. Take the time to surf on over to kennettflash.org/donate. Make a donation to the Kennett Flash. You can do that via our GoFundMe or via PayPal. Everything, all the information you need to make a donation is at kennettflash.org/donate. So, as I said, we are looking for donations to the Kennett Flash this evening simply to cover the cost of this stream. We are not looking for donations to cover larger expenses here at the Kennett Flash, larger operating expenses, because frankly, for the next several months, we're okay right now. And we are okay because we got a lot of support in November and December. 3 critical grants came through for the Kennett Flash. They were, number one, a grant from an organization called the Live Music Society. I want to thank these 3 organizations right now. While you're still looking at the bottom of the screen, going to the Kennett Flash website to make a donation. But I want to thank these organizations now. We got an amazing grant from the Live Music Society. They're currently accepting applicants for their next round of funding. But this is a brand new organization. And in their first round of funding, they funded just 20 venues all across the country. Only 20 venues were funded by the Live Music Society. They funded venues between 50 and 250 person capacity venues. And they wanted to help the venues that were in the greatest need but were the most worthy of being supported. So Kennett Flash fit that, and the Kennett Flash was one of just 20 venues in the country that got support from the Live Music Society. And we are so grateful that they saw the Kennett Flash as one of the most important venues in this country worth preserving. So grateful for their support in November. And we'll be seeing some additional funds from them in March as they're splitting up their donation to the Kennett Flash. They're splitting up their funding. We also received funding in December from the Chester County Community Foundation. That funding was part of CARES Act funding that was given to the county, Chester County, and Chester County gave that money to the Chester County Community Foundation to distribute to nonprofits across the county. And the Kennett Flash is very grateful, and we're able to bring this streaming to you today in large part because of that specific funding, because that funding was really geared towards adaptability and being able to continue to present events during this pandemic. So we're grateful for the Chester County Community Foundation for their funding. And we are also grateful, Christmas Eve, this one came through, the National Independent Venue Association gave us a grant. We are so grateful to NIVA and the National Independent Venue Association. That organization was formed in March, and I've talked a lot about that here in the past several months. The National Independent Venue Association, never before had independent venues across the country gotten together and formed an organization. But it was out of this dire need that this organization was formed, and now there are over 3,000 venues in all 50 states, independent venues and promoters, and together, they've done a lot, and the Kennett Flash is a member. But the biggest thing they did, of course, was they started a hashtag called Save Our Stages. That hashtag became legislation. That legislation in December was passed by both parties of Congress and is part of the most recent COVID relief package. We have yet to receive money from that, but we will receive money from that. The Kennett Flash will receive money as part of the Save Our Stages initiative that was passed by Congress and signed into law. It's an amazing, amazing thing, and we are so excited to get that. But we could be 4 months away, 3 months away, 4 months away, 6 months away from that funding. So we needed these bridge grants in the meantime to get there. And we were supported by one of those bridge grants by the same organization that made that federal funding available. They were able to do fundraising concerts with bands like the Foo Fighters, and they were able to support about 100 to 200 venues across the country, and the Kennett Flash is one of those venues they supported. So we're thankful for the National Independent Venue Association for the grant they provided us. And it's because of those 3 grants, and it's because of all the support you've given over the past 8-10 months now, I guess it is, that we are able to keep going. And we're going to keep going. And we hope that these COVID numbers will start to go down and we can get outside this spring and summer, start presenting concerts outside. And then maybe by this time next year, we'll start presenting concerts in person again here at the Kennett Flash. But we really need to get this virus under control. And we really need continued support of these streams, because by supporting the stream, you're not putting pressure on us on all that other funding that we're going to use to pay the larger expenses, the overhead, the rent, payroll, all that kind of stuff. We just want to cover the cost of this individual event tonight. And how we're going to do that is by getting 30 donations at $15 a piece, and by you going to kennettflash.org/donate to make a donation now. During the performance, I've already seen them up on the screen. You can support Jason. You can support Jimmy. Very easy via their Venmos, via PayPal. You'll see that on the screen during the performance. I know you have already seen it plenty of times. Please support the artist. Please support the Kennett Flash. Please support this stream. And thank you to everybody who's gotten us this far. To think at the start of this that we would have been able to confidently say, we'll make it a year through this. Crazy. But we will make it through March. We will make it through April, and we hope to make it well beyond that once the Save Our Stages funding does come through. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for the support of the stream. Let's get back to some music. Who's up now? I think it's back to Jimmy. Enjoy the rest of the show, guys.
Thank you. He doesn't know the first thing about love. A perfect fit, she wears them like a glove. It's high time, his friends will say, send that girl on her way. Oh, what are you doing with that girl? What are you doing with that girl? He doesn't realize she's got no alibis this time. He's out of town and he's blind to her condition. He calls her on the phone and finds out she was missing. He drives home so frantically, and she insists she was sound asleep. Oh, what are you doing with that girl? What are you doing with that girl? He doesn't realize she's got no alibis this time. Is it so hard to see she's only lying? That kind of girl just ain't worth buying. Alright, oh yeah. Alright now. He doesn't know the first thing about love. A perfect fit, she wears them like a glove. It's high time his friends would say, send that girl on her way. Oh, what are you doing with that girl? What are you doing with that girl? He doesn't realize she's got no alibis this time. What are you doing with that girl? What are you doing with that girl? He doesn't realize she's got no alibis this time. I said this time. This time. You're not here, I don't know why, because you never said goodbye. You took my heart, my dog, and one of my guitars. You said our love, it was for keeps, but you put me on the street. You took my heart, my dog, and one of my guitars. I really loved you, and baby, take a look at me now. Oh, I really loved you. I'm hurting, but I'll make it somehow. But you're not here, I don't know why, because you never said goodbye. You took my heart, my dog, and one of my guitars. Take a look at me now. Oh, I really loved you. I'm hurting, but I'll make it somehow. But you're not here, I don't know why, because you never said goodbye. You took my heart, my dog, and one of my guitars. You took my heart, my dog, and one of my guitars. You took my heart, my dog, and one of my guitars. Heartbroken.
All right. Okay. This is a song I've been playing for a little while now, but I haven't had a chance to record it yet. I'm looking forward to getting it recorded sometime again in the new year. We'll see how that goes. But I'm looking forward to doing this one before it gets too old. But it's sort of new anyways, right? Come on. Give it to me a little bit, right? This song's called The Google John, for obvious reasons. We lie in our therapy sessions, We lie about our manic depression. Well, we lie in the confession booth, but we tell Google the truth. We lie to our mothers and fathers. Honestly, honesty's such a bother. But we lie to ourselves, what's the use? We tell Google the truth. Now I saw my doctor today, but I couldn't bring myself to say, when he asked in that suspicious way about my sexual past, I just went on home, brought Google up on my phone, did some research all alone about this mysterious rash. But thank heaven there's a place we can go to get the answers we got to know, where most urgent urges and darkest desires show. We lie to our defense attorney, and we lie on the hospital gurney. Well, we lie till we're long in the tooth, but we tell Google the truth. We lie when we preach to the choir. Yeah, you lie like your pants is on fire. Well, we lie like we're still in our youth, but we tell Google the truth. 'Cause Google will not judge you at all, won't get offended or be appalled that you can't locate St. Paul. On a map you're just lost. I guess that's why we don't hesitate when we search for answers or masturbate, or when you need to investigate how much your boss's house cost. But thank heaven there's a place we can go to get the answers we got to know, where most urgent of urges and darkest desires show. We lie, yeah we lie, yeah we lie to ourselves, what's the use? 'Cause we tell Google the truth. We lie, oh yeah we lie, yeah we lie to ourselves, what's the use? We lie to ourselves, what's the use? We lie to ourselves, what's the use? 'Cause we tell Google the truth. I'm having fun with y'all. I hope you're having fun. It's so funny trying to tell you jokes and sing you songs that have humor to them and not have anybody laughing in the room. So, Jimmy, I appreciate that, brother. Thanks so much, man. So that was one of my goofier tunes. But I'm looking forward to recording it anyways. Should be fun. And this song is also, I guess, a newer one, so to speak. I'm part of a group in Philadelphia called the Philly Songwriters Circle. And if anybody's tuning in from the group, love y'all. Much love to all of you. Hope you're staying safe. But it's a great group. We get together, well, virtually these days, and kind of try new songs out on one another. And it's a great feedback room, and it's a great kind of circle that we've been doing. Avi Wisnia and Aaron Nathan, some great guys who've been running this program for a while now. And I just brought this song the other day. Well, a couple months ago, actually, I guess at this point. They were doing some prompts, as the pandemic kind of took hold and kind of inspiring people to write about different things. And this one was a prompt to write about something out your window, because you're supposed to be staying inside and, staying safe at that point in time, hopefully still these days. And I wrote about this blue jay that hangs out outside my window And I don't know if you ever heard a blue jay kind of sing. It sounds like a squeaky hinge or something like that, or like a pump, like an old-fashioned kind of water pump that squeaks. It's the most bizarre and weird noise when it sings. It kind of got me thinking, it's like one of those things. It's the squeaky wheel, it's the squeaky pump, rusty pump that gets kind of greased, and that was kind of compelling for me, thinking about artistry and art and where I was. So this song came out of that, and it's called Two Blue Jays. I hope you like it. Outside my window, every single morning, in a dogwood tree, he calls to me, a warning and a plea. Why do I even try to spread my wings and fly? I know you're not like I, 'cause it seems like everything that I do is a feeble imitation of you. And so the bars on my window, a cage just for show, a pain that you don't know. But it seems like everything that I do is a feeble imitation of you. So why you're even blue, I cannot say. But maybe we'll lose our blues someday. Hey, my pain is on display. That's why my friends these days call me Blue Jay. It seems like everything that I do is a feeble imitation of you. And I know that it's true, and yet I pray maybe we'll lose our blues someday. I am singing, and it's ringing in my mind as I seek to find my way. I'm still asleep, and I know he's only trying to warn me about my station, how my procrastination is killing me. Well, down in the files of hell, that's where they say you dwell. That's what the stories tell. But it seems like everything that I do is a feeble imitation of you. But I'd sell my soul too if it might pay. Maybe we'll lose our blues someday. Outside my window, every single morning, in a dogwood tree, he calls to me, a warning and a plea.
Yep, we'll stick it. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
She's on my left, that's right. Look who's taking charge. She's on my left, that's right. Always keeping guard. Ooh, everybody needs a soldier watching over you. Not as real as my mother, but I guess it'll have to do. Getting back to the good thing, time is running out. Should be chasing down a sure thing before this train heads south. She's on my left, that's right, watching over me. She's on my left, that's right, maybe it's meant to be. Ooh, everybody's getting older, I feel it every day. But she needs a hand to hold her, and for this she'll have to pay. Getting back to the good thing, time is running out. Should be chasing down the sure thing before this train heads south. She's on my left, she's on my left. We're getting back to the good thing, time is running out. Should be chasing down a sure thing before this train heads south. She's on my left, that's right, look who's taking charge. She's on my left, that's right, always keeping guard. She's on my left. Thank you so much. I want to send this one out to my mom and dad, and also all the McFadden clan over in Inishbofin, Ireland, that might be tuning in tonight. She took one last look at Ireland and kissed her family goodbye, with tears of sadness, tears of joy, and 1,000 reasons why. And with one last look at Ireland, she left the harbour bound for a brave new world, made for a brave new girl in a sleepy northern town. Got a lot on my mind, the kettle calls my name. A cup of tea still reminds me of who I used to be. Once upon a time. And with one last look at Ireland, she'll wipe her tears away, but keep them close when times get tough, with another debt to pay. And with one last look at Ireland, promises were made. It's all for one, one for all, we'll share whatever we may. Hey, the sun's coming up, smell of powder in the air. I taste my sweat as the day moves on, and never time to spare. Once upon a time. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. The sun's coming up, smell of powder in the air. I taste my sweat as the day moves on, and never time to spare. Once upon a time. And with one last look at Ireland, She left without a plan, so she kissed her cross and blessed herself. I'll leave it in his hands.
All right. I'll break out a harmonica on this one, I think. This is a song I wrote a couple of years ago. I still haven't recorded it yet, though. So I'm hoping it's going to be on this folk EP that I'm planning on putting out this year coming. I don't have a title for this one really yet either, but I'm working on it. The whole album's just going to be untitled because I don't have any titles yet. I put all the creativity into writing the songs, and when I get around to the titles, it gets a little dicey. But I wrote this song when my wife, she was away on a business trip. At least that's what she keeps telling me. It was in Vegas, so I don't know. But she left me home with the kids, and my daughter, she was an infant at the time, and my son, he was about 5. And one night we're getting ready for bed, and I was letting him kind of hang out in my bed while I put the baby to bed, and then I came back and laid down next to him afterwards, and he turned over to me at one point and said, "Daddy, I'm scared of dying." And he's 5 years old at the time, and I thought, great, here we go. And my background, having a PhD in German literature, we got into it philosophically about what it means to live and die, and how it's such a beautiful thing that we get to experience life because it's short, it's finite, and we all got to shuffle off the mortal coil. And it didn't make anything better for him. He started really getting into it then, getting really worked up and upset, and then I tried it all in German, and that made it even worse. I'm kidding, I didn't do the German part, but eventually I said to him, what does mommy do when this situation happens, when you have questions like this? And she goes, or he says to me at that point, he goes, "She distracts me until I fall asleep." I said, well, that's why she's the intelligent one, and they pay her the big bucks. And so I did that, and he fell asleep. And the next morning I got up and grabbed my guitar and sat the baby in a high chair, and this song just came flowing out. It usually takes me a very long time to write a song. A lot of revision and going back to it. But this song kind of wrote itself, and I'm sitting there with tears in my eyes, and the baby's looking at me like, oh boy, here we are. He's the one crying this morning. What's going to happen? So this is a song I got out of it, and I really like it, and I hope you will too. My son said, "Daddy, I'm scared of dying. I can't get it off my mind. It's all I seem to think about each time I close my eyes. It's a certain type of 5-year-old, this much I recognize. And given I'm his father, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But where did all this come from? You're too young to fret like this. I knew right then this wasn't something I'd fix with some little kiss. I wasn't too much older when my father tried his best. He said, just worry about the living and let God handle the rest. But son, I'm not so sure that we ever lose our fear. And as my days grow longer, it gets stronger every year. But one thing's sure, since you've been here, I've been less afraid. And at the same time, I'm so scared to miss any of your days. So I sat back and thought a bit about what all this meant. It hit me like a ton of bricks, it's the loss of innocence. Now we tried to protect him from all the elements. Still I must admit, there's too much out there that don't make sense. So son, I'm not so sure that we'll ever lose our fear. And as my days grow longer, it gets stronger every year. But I live on inside of you, and that makes me less afraid. And at the same time, I'm so scared to miss any of your days. Now was it all the lockdown drills and school the other week? Or does he listen a bit too close when his mother and I speak? Well, either way I distracted him and he fell fast asleep. And I was so damn thankful that he could not hear me weep. All right, now for something else. It's always been a tricky song to get through. You know, it's a hard one to sing. But it's a tricky question to answer from anybody, let alone a 5-year-old. This song is more upbeat, and this song's called Worker Bee. I've had this one a couple years now, played it a whole bunch, so if anybody's tuning in to see me play before, you've probably heard this song recently. And I like playing this one. It's a lot of fun, and I hope I'll be recording this one officially again in the upcoming. She's one fine tomato, cool alligator, especially when she flashes a smile. Sharp navigator, smooth operator, don't even think about touching the dial. Oh, and I'm a fool for you, honey. Honey, quit you fooling around with me. Yeah, I'm a fool for you, honey. Get your money like some little worker bee. Well, I asked if I could date her. She said, see you later. So feeling like a merry-go-round. Don't underestimate her. She's like an elevator. She'll lift you up and bring you on down. Oh, but I'm a fool for you, honey. Honey, quit you fooling around with me. Yeah, I'm a fool for you, honey. Get your money like some little worker bee. Now baby, 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 it's driving me so crazy. Says over before we begun. I'm begging and I'm pleading, feels it like I'm bleeding. Oh baby, you know I'm stoned. Well, first time that I met her, though maybe I could get her, I didn't know how wrong that I was. I should've known better, spent up all my cheddar. This thing came right after the buzz. Oh yeah, I'm a fool for you, honey. Honey, quit you fooling around with me. Yeah, I'm a fool for you, honey. Get your money like some little worker bee. Now listen up. She floated like a feather, black and yellow sweater. Was bitten, I was smitten for sure. Cause once you go and let her, it's so hard to forget her. Just ask the fellas outside the door. Oh, and I'm a fool for you, honey. Honey, quit you fooling around with me. Yeah, I'm a fool for you, honey. Get your money like some little worker bee. Now baby, 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 it's driving me crazy. Say it's over before we begun. I'm begging and I'm pleading, feels just like I'm bleeding. Oh baby, you know I'm stoned. So I asked if I could date her, she used to see you later, but being like a merry-go-round. Don't underestimate her, she's like an elevator. She'll lift you up, then bring you on down. Oh, but I'm a fool for you, honey. Honey, quit your fooling around with me. Yeah, I'm a fool for you, honey. Get your money like some little worker bee. Hey, I'm a fool for you, honey. Honey, quit your fooling around with me. Yeah, I'm a fool for you, honey. Get your money like some little worker bee.
I'm here. Thanks, Jason. One more time. Thank you. Everybody watching at home, thank you so much for your support. We got a couple more for you tonight, but just wanted to jump back on and say, please take the time to donate to the Kennett Flash this evening. We're simply trying to cover the cost of this event tonight. We aren't trying to do larger scale fundraising for the Kennett Flash. We do that off hours. But these streaming events, we want to make sure they're self-sufficient. So how can you support them? You can donate at kennettflash.org/donate, kennettflash.org/donate. We're looking for 30 donors this evening at $15 a piece. Maybe if you're watching with a loved one at home or a couple loved ones, you can multiply that number by $15 and make a $30, $45, or $60 donation this evening. But $15 will do it. We need a few more. Last I checked, we were at about 55 to 60% of our way to our goal. I'm okay if we don't reach our goal tonight, but I would like to raise at least another $100 this evening for the Kennett Flash. So if you can make a donation, please, I know times are tough, but we want to keep the arts alive and we want to keep this organization alive. We have had great support in the past couple months from some organizations I mentioned earlier, but we do want to keep these streams self-sufficient. We don't want to have to dip into our reserves to cover the cost of these events because, you know, there's so much that's uncertain right now. So we just need a little bit of help tonight. A $15 donation is going to go a long way at kennettflash.org/donate, kennettflash.org/donate. I want to say hi to a couple people who took the time to make a donation or just say hey on Facebook. That's Carol in Kennett is watching. We have Brad watching in Reston, Virginia. We have Emily watching in Corning, New York. And, of course, Jessica and Ian are watching right here down the street, down on Broad Street here in Kennett. Thanks all for tuning in tonight very much. Just going through my notes here, running through my notes. We do need some more donations, get a couple more songs, and please just take the time to make a donation now at kennettflash.org/donate. You'll be redirected to our GoFundMe page or our PayPal page, whichever's easier for you, whatever you've used in the past, whatever you're comfortable with using. Please think about making a $15 donation to the Kennett Flash tonight. I know throughout the performance, you've seen Jason and Jimmy's links on the screen many, many, many times, and I'm sure you've already made a donation to them, and thank you for supporting the artist so much, but maybe you haven't supported the Kennett Flash yet tonight. And maybe times are tough and you can't support the Kennett Flash, but you still want to help out. Here's what you can do. Click that share button on this link. Share this on your page so other people are seeing it. The more people we get to see this video, the more donations we can generate for the Kennett Flash, and we can make this event self-sufficient tonight, which is all we're trying to do, is just cover the most basic of expenses of our staffing this evening to make this possible. We're hoping to raise another about $100 here before the end of the night. So please take the time, if you haven't already, to go to kennettflash.org/donate. Make a donation to the Kennett Flash. It's very easy, $15 per person watching. It's not too much to ask. And when you get done that, if you haven't already, please support the artists as well. You'll see their addresses up throughout the rest of the show as well. But I know some of you at home watching haven't taken the time yet to donate for the Kennett Flash, and we really appreciate that support. We know you guys care a lot about the Flash. We know you guys are chomping at the bit until we get back, and we have plans for this fall. This spring, provided everything gets just a little bit better. But we want to have you attending our shows once again, and to do that, let's make this event now and these streaming events self-sufficient. We'll be back here next weekend with Kitty Rotten doing an amazing interactive performance that you're not going to want to miss. It's going to be unlike anything you've seen on these streaming events to date. We'll be here with Kitty Rotten, Rockabilly from Delaware, and they may actually be animals as well. You don't want to miss that show. We'll see you back here next week, but a couple more before we go. Let's throw it back to the stage, and Jimmy, enjoy the rest of the show, guys. Thanks.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh. I met a girl on Tinder and it caught me by surprise. The words she spoke were tender and it opened up my eyes. She said, I'm stuck in Seattle City, could you come and rescue me? I've got a race tomorrow, so it's just not meant to be. Well, always waiting for the right time. The right time is now. For summer love, I couldn't wait till Wednesday, 'cause she said to stop on by. Been sleeping with your picture and it always makes me smile. There's something about something, there's something that you got. I really can't explain it, I don't ever wanna stop. Well, always waiting for the right time. The right time is now for summer love, summer love. I could never get enough, and waking up without you, well, it's really getting rough. I hear the bells are ringing, they're coming from above. Well, nothing lasts forever, that's why it's summer love. If you're waiting for the sequel, come around next April. For summer love, summer love. Summer love, thank you. Maybelline, I gotta come clean. Do I love you? Do I hate you? Do I care? Maybelline, we know you can't be true. This is Maybelline number 2. I love everything about you. That's a lie, and that's the truth. And I was hoping maybe things would change, but I don't really care if they do. And you were putting down a plan for me. That's okay, you gotta try. And I'm not ready for the 9 to 5, and I know that's not fair, but I love the way you fix your hair. Maybelline, I gotta come clean. Do I love you? Do I hate you? Do I care? Maybelline, we know you can't be true. This is Maybelline number 2. Picture perfect with the house at the beach. What a sight, see the sea. You capture everything that I could want, but I don't really feel energy. And you were kicking like a man up front. You got a ride, that's okay. And I was coming up a bit too close, and that just made you shy. But I love it when I catch your eye. Oh, Maybelline, I gotta come clean. Do I love you? Do I hate you? Do I care? Maybelline, we know you can't be true. This is Maybelline number. Here's a little list of things I'd like for you to do. Keep the windows up at night, coffee by the morning light. Hold me like you love me all my life. Oh, Maybelline, Maybelline, well, I love everything about you. That's a lie, and that's the truth. And I was hoping maybe things would change, but I don't really care if they do. And you were putting down a plan for me. That's okay, you gotta try. And I'm not ready for the 9 to 5, and I know that's not fair, but I love the way you fix your hair. Oh, Maybelline, I gotta come clean. Do I love you? Do I hate you? Do I care? Maybelline, we know you can't be true. This is Maybelline number 2. Hey, I gotta come clean, and I love you, Maybelline. We know you can't be true. This is Maybelline. This is Maybelline. This is Maybelline number 2.
Thank you so much for listening.
All right. What's up, Emily and Corning? And Brad and Reston? It's and Jesse and Ian up the street. Oh. I'm so happy some of you got a chance to tune in. This is for a friend, my buddy Tim. He's a good supporter of my music and a good friend, and he's actually a really good cook. And the reason I mention that is that he's starting a barbecue channel on YouTube, and I've just written him a little jingle for it, and I'm putting it together at home, my little downstairs recording studio. And he asked me to put a little bit of this song into that song. And his page is called Grismondo Barbecue, so check it out when you get a chance, or hit me up with a direct message, and I'll show you how to get to his channel. And he's getting me involved in smoking meats too, which is really cool. You know, I've always been a big barbecue fan. So thanks, Tim, man. This one's for you, brother. This song's called Closer to the Bone. And it's a phrase my dad used to say to me when I would bring a date around the house. If she was too skinny, my dad would pull me aside and say, Jason, closer to the bone, sweeter the meat. But who the hell want to get splinters? I was like 15. I had no idea what the hell he was talking about. But here we are a little bit later, and I wrote this song for my dad. And that phrase he would say, it's probably not politically correct to say anymore, but we'll get by. So here you go. Well, closer to the bone, sweeter to meat. But who the hell wanna get splinters? When I get home, you know I'm ready to eat. I say my girl, she love cooking dinner. But you can say them bones for Henry Jones. Hammer don't eat no meat. When I get home, you know I'm ready to go. I like a little juicier than sweet. I got this girl from Mountain Timbuktu, weighs about $2 and got some big old shoes, cause you can't fire cannon from a little rowboat. And when she sits down on the couch, you better hide the remote. But if my couch had paddle, she would sink my shit. I don't say a word and I don't give her no lip. See, now all the fellas love to stop and stare, cause if I asked for nickels, then I would be a millionaire. The closer the bone, the sweeter the meat. But who the hell wanna get splintered? When I get home, you know I'm ready to eat. I say my girl, she love cooking dinner. But you can say them bones for Henry Jones. Hammer don't eat no meat. But when I get home, you know I'm ready to go. I like a little juicier than sweet. I love a girl who ain't afraid to eat. 25 years old, still doing tricks for treats. But I know she'll sit there, she'll pout and soak if she can't dress up as the Incredible Hulk. Well, she wants the cake boss to be her next superhero. She'll play that role better than Robert De Niro. When she bakes, ain't no fake, it don't take a whole crew. You best believe she'll have a cake and eat it too. The closer the bone, the sweeter the meat. But who the hell wanna get splinters? When I get home, you know I'm ready to eat. I say my girl, she love cooking dinner. But you can say them bones for Henry Jones. Hammer don't eat no meat. When I get home, you know I'm ready to go. I like a little juicier than sweet. Oh, but I come running, of course you notice every time she beckons. And if I don't know nothing, at least I know she gonna want seconds. Oh, I hope she know I'll follow her anywhere she go. She can see how our love grows, even if she can't see her toes. This is a song about body positivity. We all gotta be positive about what we got. Shake it and love it. So I love y'all, any size you are. Yeah, closer to the bone, the sweeter the meat. But who the hell wanna get splinters? When I get home, you know I'm ready to eat. I say my girl, she love cooking dinner. But you can say them bones for Henry Jones. Henry don't eat no meat. But when I get home, you know I'm ready to go. I like a little juicier than sweet. What's up, Tim? Thanks for sending me that message earlier today. I'm glad I got to play that for you, brother. And best of luck with the barbecue channel. Whoever's writing that jingle for you needs to get his acting together and get it to you. You've heard it, though. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be really nice, the jingle. It's got a little harmonica in it, a little tuba in it, and some guitar. And it's just about, 20 seconds long. It's like perfect for a little intro to your barbecue channel, man. So make sure you are on the lookout for Grismondo Barbecue coming up. And I just want to say, I haven't had a chance to say thank you to Andrew, for having me out to the Flash. I've been playing the Flash for years, before Andrew actually was even the director here. And ever since Andrew's been the director here, he's been really taking this place to all new levels. And I'm such a fan of what he's doing. And you should be a fan of the Flash too. you know, they've brought some amazing acts here, and I've been thankful enough to open for some of those folks and play with some of those folks, and I want it to continue. So if you haven't made that donation, you know, don't feel like you got to send me anything, but send the Flash some moolah, some shekels, you know, and let's make sure these shows keep happening, right? Because art is life, and life, you know, is art, in my opinion. So, anyways, I digress. This is a song I wrote. Actually, I'm gonna do a different one. Never mind. So we're getting towards the end of the evening. This is a song I used to play at the end of a lot of shows, and I haven't had a chance to play a lot of shows recently, so I'm gonna play this one tonight because I got to drive home tonight afterwards. This song's called Porch Light, and it's one of my favorite ones that I've written, and it's on a CD I put out a couple years ago, but I still enjoy playing it. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Donate to the Flash, y'all. Well, baby, come on, turn that light. Let it guide me home tonight. Baby, come on, turn that light. Let it guide me home tonight. I heard what they say, and I often wonder, could baby right? Are there only two types of lovers? Yeah, ones you can wake up late at night, and ones that stay tucked in tight under the covers. Come on now, girl, tell me it's true. You're the there on my other two. Well, I'm coming home to you. And baby, come on, turn that light. Let it guide me home tonight. Baby, come on, turn that light. Let it guide me home tonight. Well, I wouldn't call unless I was sit down and out, scared about losing it all. I'm tempting fate, calling this late. But come on, girl, catch me now before you fall. I'm in my garden of Gethsemane, sweating blood, can't you see? Yeah. Come on now, girl, stay awake with me. And baby, come on, turn on that light. Let it guide me home tonight. Baby, come on, just turn on that light. Let it guide me home tonight. I don't wanna fight. Come on, girl, stay awake with me tonight. Alright, 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 yeah. Baby, come on, turn on that light. Yeah, baby, come on, turn on that light. Baby, come on, turn on that light. And let it guide me home tonight. Baby, come on, just turn on that light. And let it guide me home tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Walking back over to my, what do you call this? This is my, that's my X. You call it something else, though. There's my, my spot. My mark. That's it. That's it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in this evening. Once again, an amazing show. We're so happy to be able to continue to do these from the Kennett Flash. Thank you to Jimmy over there. Thank you to Jason Ager over there. Thank you to Mike Tate on sound and Chip pal on video. My name is Andrew Miller. I'm the director here at the Kennett Flash. At last check, we were about 70% of our way to our goal this evening. If we had 10 more donations at $15 a piece, that would be amazing. If we didn't get those, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I'd love to see a couple more donations come before we sign off tonight. You can go to kennettflash.org/donate, kennettflash.org/donate to make a donation to the Kennett Flash. I just commented, a couple people were egging each other on Facebook. Oh, I donated. Did you donate? It feels good to donate. So consider that. Consider a donation to the Kennett Flash this evening at kennettflash.org/donate. Thank you so much for your support. We'll be here, back here next week with Kitty Rotten next Saturday night. Very special show. It's going to be very interactive and very different from anything you've seen us do up to this point. We're going to keep pushing the limits of what is possible with these streaming performances, and we hope that everybody stays safe, everybody keeps wearing their masks, everybody considers getting that vaccination, and we get these numbers down so we can bring you some great outdoor performances this spring and summer. As long as things get a little safer, we're going to be doing it. The Kennett Flash wants to be that leader, wants to be doing things safer than anybody, wants to be the safest experience you guys have as we get through this, and then back a year from now we're going to be all back in this room together. It's going to be crazy to think, but we'll get there. We'll get there because you guys are doing the right things. You guys are supporting the arts by making donations to the Kennett Flash, kennettflash.org/donate. You're supporting the things that need supported right now, and you're tuning in and spreading the word and spreading the love. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next week with Kitty Rotten. Thanks again from all of us at the Kennett Flash. Have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.